you go. Now you know.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if not, what's up, honey bunnies? How's it going? So before we even get started on today's video, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am sick, but I wanted to push through and still make a video because I like this week's video. So with that being said, this week we are talking about 5 ways to romanticize your life. So I wanted to make this video because romanticizing my life has been something that I've been actively doing for a long time now. Honestly, I feel like it really started when I painted my room pink. I don't know if you guys noticed, but my room is pink. My favorite color literally is pink. And when I told one of my friends that I was debating on painting my room pink, they were like, girl, pink? Like, especially in this time now, I feel like we're in like this modern time when everybody, you know, their spaces are beige or brown. And like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm wearing a beige top. Like, but this is a top that I'm gonna wear today and take off, okay? Like, I don't want my space to be beige. I don't know if it's because I'm an artist, I'm a creator, but I need my space to feel vibrant. And mind you guys, this room at one point was literally the color of Dookie Brown. If I could show you a video of me or something, a picture of me in this room, it was brown. It was literally Dookie Brown. Like, absolutely not. And it's so funny about that too. I felt like when the room was that color, sometimes I would wake up in just a mood. You know, sometimes I would wake up completely uninspired. I feel like my energy was being drained from the color of my room. Would you believe it? The color of your room might affect your energy. Who would have thought? Mind you too, my window behind me, it is great lighting. So I get great lighting in this room. So even if I did open the curtains, it's shining bright on this Dookie Brown color, make it make sense. So when I decided, I think it was January of 2020, right before the pandemic, I painted my whole room pink with my father. Thanks, Dad, I appreciate it. We painted the trimming white. It was already white, but it was like beige. Now, if we're gonna do Barbie Dream House, then we have to do the white trimming as well. And I feel like ever since then, y'all, like, this room has just been my favorite space. Obviously, it's my room, but I don't know, I've just been able to create some great music. I've been able to create some great videos. I've been able to have fun with my friends. I just feel like the energy in here is just completely different in a great way. I feel very inspired when I wake up in the morning. And I feel like even when I move, like, I may get like wallpaper or something. Like, all the places that I go into, they need to have at least a pop of pink or a pop of color or something like that. I'm not a beige girl. So that was basically my rant before I even go into the 5 ways to romanticize your life. But just, you know, even in your own space, really look and see, am I inspired when I walk through the door in my own sanctuary? Make it make sense. So not only did I change the color of my room, but I always have to have a candle. Always. Always, always, always. There's one burning right now. This is vanilla cinnamon brulee, and so obviously I can't pick that up because it's burning, but it's almost finished. And literally before it finishes, I already have another one. I'm a sucker for some candles, and actually we're gonna get into that later on in the video, but I'm sick. Acting like I can actually smell this. I can smell it, but not like how I can really smell it when I'm not sick. So if you guys want to learn 5 ways to romanticize your beautiful, beautiful life, make sure to watch to the end of the video. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you guys are always notified on when I upload. I upload every single Monday, and I post shorts every single day. So catch that too. So onto the video. So number 1 on my list, which is a huge thing for me, okay? This is how you start your day. Get an alarm. Have an alarm that raises you up in the morning, not shocks you awake. Now, I know, contrary to popular belief, you might need an alarm that goes because you need to get your ass up. Like, I feel like some people say that when they have alarms that are, you know, butterflies and, you know, Tweety birds, that it's easier to snooze. We're just gonna have to get over that, bitch, okay? Because you cannot tell me that when you hear that is starting off your day in a romantic way. Oh, I'm appalled. Like, I am shooken out of my dream. Like, who the fuck? You know, you might as well have punched me in the face. Like, someone is shoving me awake. Someone's jolting me awake. Like, am I on the electric chair? Like, what is going on? Absolutely not. I think the first thing that comes to mind when I think about waking up in the morning is how the furry creatures and Cinderella woke Cinderella up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they opened up the curtains and, like, they came to her, you know, took her by her pigtails and raised her up out of bed. Like, that's how I want to be woken up. I want to be woken up like a Disney princess because I am a Disney princess, okay? I'm just saying. So it's very simple. There are lots and lots of tones that you can go through on your phone, whether you have a Samsung, you have an iPhone, go through the tones. And of course, they're gonna have little ones. They're gonna have little piccolo, like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We don't want that either, because that's like circus noise. You want the one that flutters. I'm using my phone right now to record, so if I could, I would show you the one that I have. But I think it's called, like, I don't know what it's called. I'm not gonna even try it. But it just raises me up. And at one point too, I used to have a downloaded tone, so it was like an actual song, and it was a song from the internet. I forgot what it's called, but it's such a beautiful fluttery song. I think the song is like a whole instrumental, and just the guitar and the music, like it just rose me out of bed, like I was ascending into heaven. Like that's how I want to wake up. Like I want to wake up floating into heaven. I don't want to wake up like the Undertaker, like Michael Myers, like that's not romantic. Like that's not romanticizing my life. I don't want to wake up like that. So absolutely number one, and this also is not in any particular order, but honestly this is. Number one, get yourself an alarm that raises you up out of bed, not shocks you up. I put it as number one because it's the first thing that happens to you in the morning. And the way that you start your morning is how the rest of your day is gonna go, okay? So my second way that I romanticize my life is that I always put effort into my appearance, and I make sure that I'm always wearing a nice scent. I know that things happen, and I know that you just want to make a quick run, go to the store, pick up some milk, do your thing. Like I know that sometimes we just want to put our sweats on and just call it a day, because who's gonna see us? Who cares? Who cares? I live in this area. I don't care. I don't care who's. Sometimes you just have to care. I feel like even those moments when I just want to just throw on something and go to the store real quick, there's something about just even putting in a little effort to that. Even if it's just putting on some lip gloss, bitch, your lips are chapped. And this is not even necessarily for other people, because honestly, who cares about what people think? Even though you may never know who's watching, you don't know who you're gonna meet for the first time, run into. What if you ran into your ex and you look crazy? Absolutely not. So every time I walk out the door, I am dressing as if I might run into that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But overall, this step is genuinely for me, because when I put in that minimal effort of just putting on mascara or putting on some lip gloss or putting on a scent oil, I don't know if it like activates something in me, but I just feel sexier. I feel prettier. I feel just better. Even if I didn't feel bad, I just feel better than what I did before. Now, I'm not saying that everywhere you go, you have to wear a pair of heels, even though I love wearing heels anywhere that I can go. And I'm 5'9", so me wearing heels, I'm towering over everybody. And what? But just taking that minimal effort to, like I said, just putting on some chapstick, putting on some lip gloss, maybe putting on a lip oil with some color on it, putting on an outfit that makes you feel sexy, even if you pair it with some tennis shoes. Overall, this whole step is just to make you feel better about yourself when you walk out the door. Because I mean, yeah, we could all be hunchback, fucking, you know, cap on. We could do that, but why would you want to do that if you want to romanticize your life? Your life is literally a movie. That's the beauty about life. You literally get to make it what you want, and who you say you are is who you are, just like who you say you aren't is exactly who you are as well. So when you walk out the house and you want to feel like that bitch at all times because you know you're that bitch, then dress accordingly and wear that scent. I'm gonna tell you this right now, one of the best compliments ever in life is being told that you smell good. Am I lying? I'll wait. No, I'm not lying. You freaking know it. There are literally clips of multiple celebrities being like, you know, if someone asks them about Rihanna, the same thing comes to their mind, and it's that she smells good. That is an ultimate flex. When you walk into a room and someone hugs you and the first thing that they say is, "Oh girl, you smell good," there's nothing to be said. You can even be in your cap, you know, in your sweats, hunchback, but if you smell good, I'm like, all right, we'll work something out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like smelling good trumps everything. Because if you smell bad, that shit is wild. You can be the hottest thing walking. You can look like Halle Berry herself. And if you smell like the back of somebody's toenails, all that beauty, that don't matter. And two, it goes back to you not feeling good. You cannot tell me that when you are not smelling your freshest, you feel like $1,000,000. Absolutely not. So make sure maybe you can have a signature scent. This is about to be a shameless plug, but today's sponsor, I literally have no sponsor. My channel is not that big yet, but I'm sponsoring myself. Today's channel is sponsored by NomixCo. NomixCo is a scent oil business that I just started this year. This is our first scent. This is called Velour. It smells absolutely good. I am so happy to have a scent brand because, like I said, smelling good, come on, like, it just changes the whole dynamic of everything that you're doing. I wanted a roll-on oil too because I feel like this scent is so fragrant that all you need is just like a few dots right there. I love to put some on my neck like that because when someone is hugging me, mind you, I'm taller than everybody. So a lot of times when people hug me, they're coming right here to my neck. So imagine they hug me, boom, they smell that. I love this scent because it's kind of floral. I always carry this on me, not only because it's my brand. If I didn't have my own brand, I would carry another scent oil or like a little travel size perfume because you just want to smell like the belle of the ball. And also one of my favorite things that I love about this scent oil is that it's perfect for sensitive skin and it's made with natural ingredients. I grew up with eczema. I grew up with really sensitive skin. So anytime that I would use products, they would just flare me up. But to know that I have created my own product that is for sensitive skin girlies like me or for regular skin girlies like you, I'm extremely jealous, but this is for everybody. So if you guys want to pick up one for yourself, make sure to go to NomixCo.com and make sure to use the promo code NomixCo20 for 20% off on your whole order. Thank you guys so much for shopping, and let's go on to the next one. The third way that you can romanticize your life is taking a bath with some candles and soft music. This is one of my favorite things to do almost every night. If I can't get a bath in every night, I will at least take a bubble bath, a hot bubble bath, maybe 3 times a week, 4 times a week. Now, I understand that a lot of people do not have tubs, okay? So the girlies out there that do not have tubs, have no fear. There are still some ways where you can romanticize your bathing process. So let's just start with that. If you do not have a tub, I suggest the water be hot, okay? A good temperature. You can still dim down the lights, turn off the light, because I'll just say with me, in my bathroom, I never use like the headlight, ever. Just like in my room, honestly, like I don't know if you guys have ever seen like the string lights. I have literally like Christmas lights around my room. I never use that light up there. Like, that's insane. Turn off the light, put on some candles, put on some soft music. You don't need a speaker. You can just play it off your phone. And if you do have a speaker, then turn up. And when you're in the shower, take your time. Take your time putting the body wash onto your loofah or to your washcloth or whatever that you use to scrub up your body. Take your time doing that and then lather it slowly, just feeling the bubbles, feeling everything. Really take your time when you're in the shower, and then especially when you get to your body, just slowly. I mean, get the dirt off, bitch. But you know what I'm saying? Like, take your time and just go through it and really just feel the suds on your body. And I know some people are gonna be like, bitch, I don't have enough time for this. I got kids, like, I get it. I completely understand. This is just for the people who can make time for this, okay? If you can make time for this, I want you to put that candle on, put that soft music on, and get in the shower and lather your body slowly. And just feel the suds on your body. I mean, at this point, you're making love to yourself, and nothing is ever wrong with making love to yourself, honey. So when I'm not able to take a bath, I'll be in the shower just like a Disney princess, bitch. I am lathering my body like a Disney princess, and it is just so amazing. And after I get out the shower, I hydrate my body with oils, with natural oils. And when I moisturize my body, there's nothing different. I take the oil slowly into my hands, slowly lather it, and I just lather myself down in this oil, put on my deodorant, and then put on my NomixCo Velour scent. And then by the time I'm ready for bed, I just feel like, like I just feel flirty. Like, I feel like the pink emotion. I feel the color of my room. I just feel so good. I feel so feminine. I just feel all the feels, and it really is a thing. So if you don't have a tub, I don't want to hear your mouth. I just gave you a way that you can romanticize your bathing process if you only have a shower. But now it's back to talking about if you have a bathtub. So I suggest investing in a good bubble bath. I use Dr. Teal's. I'm gonna put it right here. Love Dr. Teal's. I use their lavender. It's like soothing. So especially after I just lathered my body in this soothing lavender smelling bubble bath, and then I come in here and I lather my body in this moisturizing oil, and I spritz myself with perfume, and I make myself smell good, and then I get cozy in some clean sheets in the bed. I'm going to sleep, okay? And I'm gonna have the best dreams ever. I love a good hot bubble bath. It's everything. I need my water to be not scorching hot, of course, but hot enough to where it's like you get in and it's like, you know, but you don't want to feel like you got to get out like every 30 seconds and shit like that. Just hot enough to where it feels good on your aching bones after a long day. And you do the same process that you did if you took a shower. You take that body wash, slowly lather it in your hands, your washcloth, your loofah, whatever you're using, and just take it all over your body. Okay, sometimes I have to stand up because I wash my legs. And then after everything is over, after I've washed my body so many times with all of the body washes that I have, then, you know, I get up, I take out the water, and then I rinse all the basically bath water off of me with like a quick shower. And funny enough, I think that's why a lot of people don't like taking baths, because they feel like they're like bathing in their own filth. Okay. And if you are, it's your filth, but unplug the water, drain it out, and then just take a quick shower. So in conclusion, take your hot bath with your bubbles. Put on some candles, preferably scented, but if they're unscented, that's okay too. And make sure that you have some soft music. You can go on YouTube and you can literally put in bubble bath playlists, and so many songs will come up, so many videos will come up. I literally do that. I literally type in bubble bath playlist on YouTube, and then boom, and now I have my playlist that's going to be playing for the duration of my bath time. I love a bubble bath, baby. So the fourth way that you can romanticize your life is taking yourself out on dates and buying yourself flowers. It is so necessary for us to date ourselves. I feel like in this society, we think as women that the only time that we should go out on dates, get ourselves dressed, take ourselves out, as if a man is doing it. Absolutely not. You are a woman that has free will. It's Friday night. You don't have plans. The kids are tucked in bed. You ain't got work tomorrow. You are free tonight. Go take yourself out. You know that one place that you've been dying to go to and you're like, oh, you know, I'll just wait. You can. Well, baby, that's what you want to do right now. So get dolled up. Take your time doing it, do your makeup, put on that signature scent, put on that outfit that you've been dying to wear just as long as you've been dying to go to this restaurant, and take yourself out. I'm telling you, it is just one of the most freeing things to take yourself out. I know a lot of people get uncomfortable being at a dinner table by themselves. I've even seen comments that people have left like on my social media when I showed them me solo traveling in Thailand, or even doing things out here in LA, and they're like, oh my God, you're so brave to, you know, go to dinner by yourself. And I'm like, I hear you, but what? This is insane. Like, no, I'm hungry and I want to look sexy whilst I do it. So I'm taking myself out. What are you talking about? I take myself on a date at least once a week. At least once a week. I am in a relationship, so if I didn't take myself out on that week, then I do go out with my man. But I don't depend on my man for me to romanticize my life. Absolutely not. I think if anything, it benefits him that I romanticize my life. I love taking myself out. It's so beautiful. And like I said, also buying yourself flowers. I think that's another thing that we think that is just gonna come when we get into a relationship and when we're dating someone. You don't have to wait until you're going on a date with this random person to get flowers. I don't really know the scientific proven facts on like what flowers in your home does for you, but I'll just say for myself, fresh flowers, especially in this pink room, and then I open up the curtains and the light comes in, it's a vibe. So like I said, you don't have to wait for no man to buy you flowers, okay? Buy them for yourself. You can go to Ralph's right now. You can go to any grocery store and you can literally get a bouquet of flowers for $5. For $5. But once again, this is if you want to. Okay, I'm not pressuring you to do anything. You don't have to even follow anything that I'm saying in this video. But at the end of the day, I'm just saying what works for me. And one of the ways that has helped romanticize my life is taking myself out on dates and buying flowers for myself. I feel like such a queen. And I also think that having this holds your standard up too when you're dating. Because if you already buy flowers for yourself and then someone doesn't give you flowers on a date, you're kind of looking at them like, okay, honey, I buy flowers for myself and you couldn't even just go to the store and get flowers for me? what in the non-courting is happening? You see what I'm saying? Honestly, everything that I'm saying in this video, because you are doing all of these things, yes, you're romanticizing your life and that's beautiful, but I feel like romanticizing your life is like creating a better version of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do all of these beautiful things for you, so when someone else does not, it's easier to be like, well, I wouldn't want someone who couldn't take the time to just get me flowers, when that's a standard that I hold to myself. I make sure every week I have fresh flowers, and I make sure that I come dressed looking good. I have my makeup on right. I have my scent on. You came here looking dusty. You ain't got no flowers. You know, when you hold yourself up to a caliber and then someone comes into your life and they're not the same caliber, it makes it easier to just move on to the next, because you couldn't even just get a $5. You couldn't even get a $4. You couldn't get some fucking roses from the neighbor's house. You couldn't even just pluck them out. And I'm not saying that like I would like that, but it's the effort. It's the effort. And everything that I'm saying in this video, it's all effort. It's effort that you're putting into yourself. And the longer that you put in effort into yourself, the more that it just becomes habit, and it becomes normal, and it becomes something that you don't even have to think about. So in conclusion, for number 4, ladies, take yourself out on a date and buy yourself some flowers. You are absolutely gonna feel just radiant. And I feel like everybody's gonna be like, you're glowing, because you are, and that's beautiful. So the 5th thing that you could do to romanticize your life is your skincare. And like I said, this is in no particular order. Honestly, skincare could kind of go with your bathing process, you know, taking your bubble bath, taking your hot shower, lathering your body, making yourself smell good. Skincare goes right in there. This really means something to me because, like I said earlier, I grew up with eczema. I didn't have eczema that was, you know, irritable to the skin. I had eczema where I had like little small dots on my face, the color of my palm, all over my face. And you know, thankfully they went away by the time that I became a teenager. And with that being said, I've never really had acne either. I have like one little pimple that's here today, and that's funny that she wants to come today. I literally never have pimples or acne or anything like that, so that's funny that today she want to pop up, but it's okay because I'm still a baddie, okay, at the end of the day. But I'm sad though, because bitch, why? So with that being said, I think, you know, having that diagnosis very early, maybe it just made me one extreme to the other. I just became like super fanatic about my skincare. My mom had acne too, so I grew up also watching the woman in my life like be very meticulous when it came to her skin. And it doesn't matter what's going on, I'm going to wash off my makeup and I'm going to apply my skincare because I know my face will appreciate that the next morning. And there's so many people that you can look up regarding their skincare routine. I really love Korean skincare. That whole glass thing that they got going on is just perfection to me. But honestly, I've been pretty simple. I'm a holistic liver, so just like NomixCo, and I use natural ingredients in all aspects of my life. I like to use natural ingredients, so I'm gonna make a banana mask. I'm gonna make like an oatmeal mask, lemon, honey, a coffee mask. I'm gonna make masks like that. And also too, my skincare routine is very simple. I literally use African black soap. If I can find it, I'll put a picture right here. I use African black soap not only for my body, but for my face too. I have the body wash in my shower, and then I have a black bar by my sink. And after I get out the shower, I just lather up my face with the African black soap. It smells so good, and it's so good for you. It's so natural ingredients. And then after that, y'all, I literally use apple cider vinegar. Honestly, I use apple cider vinegar for a lot of things. If you guys ever watched my detox tea making video, I literally use like a cup of apple cider vinegar in that video as well. I use it to ingest in my body. I use it for my hair. I use it for my skin. But of course, it's a very strong and acidic liquid. So when it comes to my face, I'm gonna dilute like a cotton pad with water and then splash just a little bit on it. That's gonna be my toner. And I just put that on my face and then I wash it away with cold water. If I'm really feeling frisky and I want to brighten up my skin a little bit, I will do the same thing but with lemon juice. Guys, I am telling you, everything that is for you on earth is literally grown. So I just want to put that out there too. You don't need a 50-step skin routine that are just full of chemicals, you know. Like, there are a lot of things that you can do for your skin, using cinnamon, using just so many fruits and vegetables and herbs and spices. Like, it's a really beautiful thing. So I use apple cider vinegar as my toner. The next thing that we're gonna do is moisturize. So I literally use 2 different oils. The ingredients on here is raw organic shea butter, apricot oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, raw mango butter, avocado oil, aloe vera oil, vitamin E oil, aloe vera oil, and vitamin E. Yeah, that's it. And this smells so freaking good. I have it on right now. Yeah, and I alternate. So I bought these two at the same time. This one is coconut milk and black castor oil with olive oil and rosehip oil, but literally natural body moisturizing oil. I put this on my face. I put this on my whole body. I be looking greased up like you about to put me on the skillet, okay? And I smell wonderful. So literally, like I said, my skincare is just 3 steps. And then of course, before I even do the skincare, I have to wipe off my makeup, and I use these. I've been using Neutrogena makeup wipes literally for years, and they've still, my skin gonna look like this until I'm in my 60s, and then as soon as I turn like 65, I'm gonna get like 1 wrinkle here, okay? Because I do my skin prep. Skincare is so necessary, okay? It is so necessary. So in conclusion, for number 5, make sure you take care of your skin. Really enjoy your skincare. Take your time lathering all of those products just like how you did when you were bathing, and I'm telling you, you're gonna feel so much better afterwards. So that is all the ways that I romanticize your life. I hope that you got something from this video and you're able to romanticize your life like the Disney princess that I know that you are. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to come back next week where I'll have another video. And like I said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will check you guys out next week. Bye.
Where'd you go?